I built the funny. God, I need a haircut. Okay, so this is just a really dumb idea I had. I was messing around with a whole bunch of things, and I was trying to make like a really bootleg talk box.
They love to be close to you.
I was trying to make one of them with a cheap speaker. It's not for professional use, it's just to be a nuisance with.
So it works, but what I wanna do is I wanna the nasty speaker right there from me more.
It didn't work very well because the one I made like a couple of years ago was a lot worse than what I remembered it to be. So when I tried to remake it, it was just like, yeah, it turned out pretty shit. So then I have this garbage $15 speaker lying around, which the peeps at the factory were like, we're gonna prioritize loudness over quality. It's a really, really bad speaker, but it's a funny speaker. This thing, I don't know speaker terminology, but the diaphragm, whatever this is, it's basically made out of paper. And I hadn't killed it yet, so I'm like, what do you make with a really bad speaker? A salt shaker.
This is like the most organized I've ever been.
Ah, it's that horrible type of plastic. Hey, there we go. Okay, finished wiring everything up. You got on off, and then you got announce in aux. Wait, that didn't work. But then we've made a discovery. If you kind of do this, it goes a bit like. That's ridiculous. So I just printed these caps in the wrong color 3 times because the white's on the printer, but it's feeding in the orange from the other one. And now I feel like a dumbass because like the sun is like, oh, for the orange one. And yeah, my brain do the small think sometime. It's done. It's as done as it's gonna get. But that actually went pretty smoothly. Who knew that extensive planning and preparation actually makes things easier? I finished just printing some little pieces, changing some things, tried to save the horrendous color scheme with these little bits of cream everywhere. I put my initials on it. That feels douchey, but I had space there, and I had this graphic that I made up for like an old sketch that if it ever sees the light of day, I will die of embarrassment. It is. It's almost perfect. It's out of salt. Okay, so it's second mode. That's not actually a mode. If you press these 2 buttons on the side here, it plays that 10 seconds of onboard storage. And I went through like quite a lot to look for just a funny loud song. But for some reason, my brain just thought this was the funniest one, so. I love it. I actually do love it. It's something so silly. There's just this element to it of like, why? Like, what? I'm keeping this. This is not being taken apart for parts. This is gonna stick with me for a bit. This is a conversation starter. This just what the f is this? Also, spaghetti hole. I feel like the rest of this video is just gonna be me playing. Here's a funny song on the funny speaker. It's slightly more funny. Oh God. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do something even dumber. We're going to scientifically determine the saltiest video game in existence of this small list of video games that I thought up of in 20 minutes. Yeah. So we're gonna fill the salt shaker with salt, and then we're gonna tip the salt shaker over, and then we're gonna play a minute of the game's theme song, or if there's no theme song, but the most notorious song from the game, you know what I mean. And then we're gonna measure how much salt came out. And there is no logical fallacies whatsoever in this, but I'm just very curious what actually happens. Oh no.
With Audible, you can listen to best-selling.
I'm just gonna punch in League of Legends music.
Welcome to
Slightly above average. Oh my God. That's up there. Oh my God. Holy moly. I'm gonna retest that. Nope, that's still a lot of salt. That's it. That's the final results. There's no other tests that can be run. There's no other methods to test. What are you gonna do about it, eh?